Good evening and welcome to Zone High School Sports Playoff Basketball. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone crew, Andy Millay, Mary Millay, and Logan Clifford, as we bring you tonight's action-packed tournament game between the Wheelersburg Pirates and the Pomeroy Meigs. What?
The Marauders.
Marauders.
Yeah, that's got to be one of my personal favorites.
You know what? I've never heard that before, but I love it.
I like it, the Meigs Marauders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, a lot of stuff going on this evening. Jay, tell us a little bit about what we think right after I mentioned tonight's pregame sponsor, which is Midpoint Transport, who's currently looking for drivers. So if you're looking for something to do, something to make some money, give Midpoint Transport a call. With that being said, Jay, let's talk about these two teams coming in tonight.
Well, you know, we know all about Wheelersburg. We've watched them play several times this year, and hopefully those of you watching this broadcast have as well. On our TV station, we've had, and those are online, many of them as well. Let's talk about Pomeroy Meigs first. This is a team that finished fourth in the Tri-Valley Conference. They were behind Athens, Alexander, and Benton County, and they defeated South Point in overtime, 48-43, to get to this game.
Wow.
That's in the opening round of the Division III sectional tournament play. Now coming into this game, talked to the coach this afternoon, they have a few problems. Coulter Cleveland, he averages 12 points a game, 7 rebounds a game. He suffered a hip pointer to begin the second half of that game, and they only scored 9 points in the final 2 quarters of that game combined.
Oh, wow.
9. Yeah, that's why it was such a low-scoring game. With overtime, only 48 points scored.
Man.
Wheelersburg, they're averaging 70 points a game.
Yeah.
So that's problematic to say, to say itself. And then their best player, he got a deep thigh bruise in practice this week. This is Tri-Valley Conference most valuable player of the year, and he averages 20 points per game. So their two best players, one of them's not playing at all, and the other one's hurting.
Wow, that is a shame for them. But good news for the Berg as they set up for tip-off.
Yeah, talked to Coach Ader before the game. He said we're healthy. We're ready to go. And Tanner Holden out there, Kenny Rogers, you got to know when to hold him.
That's it.
In his holding time. Almost, we are 4 quarters away from basketball 30, the Pirates returning to the convo.
That's true. You got to love convo time.
Wheelersburg wearing the whites. We're in a kind of a precarious position up here, so that's going to be a foul from behind there.
That's getting a little aggressive in the start.
But this is the first time we've seen Wheelersburg in their home whites.
Yep.
'Cause we've not done a game in Wheelersburg this year. We've seen them several times on the road.
Yep.
But we have a bar right in front of us. So if we're a little slow on the uptake from time to time, it might be a vision problem.
Well, that and those of you listening have noticed that my voice is about shot.
Yeah. He's what, Froggy from Little Rascals?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I wonder whatever happened to that guy.
Yeah.
He's got to be like 110 by now.
He's pushing up daisies somewhere, I believe.
He is.
Yeah.
Froggy, Spanky.
Right.
Darla. What was it, Alfalfa? There's a whole cast.
Oh man, you got him down.
That's it.
So no score thus far in this contest.
Pork chop. That was one of them.
Pork chop.
I think that was the little chubby one that followed Spanky around.
So the Pirates return to Jackson High School, and the Marauders, we already said, they've got some issues coming into this game health-wise. Wheelersburg comes into this game with a few issues too. This is where their football team met its end, losing to Johnstown Monroe in the playoffs right here in this backyard. So got that sticks in their craw a little bit, and they're going to come back here tonight and really kind of settle a score with a different sport.
Yeah. Well, it looks like they've got a player out there equal in height to Tanner Holden.
They do have I believe he's 6'5".
Yeah.
Yeah. Bobby Musser, 42. He's a junior.
Well, I noticed he snatched a rebound from Holden just a second ago.
Yeah, we saw a little bit there in the pregame, a few slam dunks, and got an air ball there from the corner for Meigs. Fortunate, deflected out bounds, they get another opportunity here. And a little bit of nerves on that jump shot. This is a big stadium.
It's a very
court,
nice. It's a very nice
gymnasium.
venue.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's a very nice venue.
I think kind of like the Convocation Center, you kind of have to get used to that depth as far as shooting your shots.
I would agree.
That basket seems to be kind of just hanging there in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
So it's difficult for them to overcome that, and both teams will eventually.
I'm finding it interesting. You know, we're a little over a minute and a half in, and so far the Marauders have just kind of controlled the ball.
Yep, and a nice drive down the lane.
I mean, it took them like 7 attempts, but they got a basket.
Yeah, Zach Bartram, number 14. He's a senior, 6 foot from Meigs, and a nice step through there. Good job, just couldn't get it to finish. That's Trent Salyers. Now what Coach Jeremy Hill from Meigs said.
What?
And from behind the line, that's a 3. And this is not an experience Wheelersburg has being down 5-0.
I think they're playing with him. There we go.
Holden from the corner, a little short there. It's going to lip out.
They're doing good on the rebounds.
But Meigs said that they were really intense defensively.
Really? Okay, he called that foul, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Okay. I was going to say he looked like he wasn't there for a second.
Yeah, that's going to be on Ty Bartram. He's a freshman. But Meigs, they're very proud of their intense style of defense. They like to full court press a lot and mainly stay in the man-to-man. So Coach said he didn't think Wheelersburg has actually seen the kind of defense that they usually show. But since they're a little unhealthy right now, they might not be able to put their best foot forward tonight.
Well, I tell you what, so far every call has pretty much been in favor of the Marauders as far as getting the ball.
A lot of deflections, and I think the Meigs is just more active inside, getting their hands in there, and if I can't get the rebound, I'll throw it out. I'm seeing a whole lot of hand checking from Wheelersburg, by the way. Several of the players just getting right in there and getting their hands on them.
Yeah.
So we could see these guys getting a little chippy with one another at some point, too. Guys don't like that.
No,
so they'll start pushing
don't.
back. Meigs with a 5-point lead here early in the first quarter. Some tight defense, not tight enough to get the 5-second call, though. Close on a turnover there. You know, Meigs just being very patient here. They're not going to take a bad shot. They're going to try their best not to turn it over.
See, I disagree.
From 3,
they're taking
short.
They're taking a lot of missed shots.
Did you see Tanner Holden there clear out with his arm?
Yeah.
That's the kind of chippiness we're going to be looking at, both teams doing it. And in tournament play, they usually let him play. They'll let him get by with that kind of thing to a certain extent.
Was that Connor Mullins with that 3 that he missed?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So he's usually pretty deadly with that.
Yes, he is, and he loves the corners. Pass and replace, and Meigs doing a good job there defensively. Stopping that. Meigs fans not happy.
No, they aren't.
Wheelersburg really needing to break the ice here. Get them a score.
I think they're lulling them into a false sense of security.
Well, I have noticed that Wheelersburg, in the games that we have done, in and out, gosh, they have no luck at all here.
I tell you what.
They've kind of played up to the level of the opponents that they've played for about a half or maybe a quarter and a half.
Yeah.
Where teams kind of hang around and play with them. And then the second half, they really shifted into high gear and go ahead by 20 or 30 points.
Yeah.
So this isn't new, but Meigs having a 5-point lead. And now it's going to be a reach-around foul on Wheelersburg. That's J.J. Truitt. What's that?
I was just going to say 3:37 left. I mean, this is amazingly low-scoring first quarter so far.
Yeah, this is not like Wheelersburg. Like I said before, they probably average 70 points a game.
Yeah.
And they tend to beat most opponents by 20, but this is tournament now. Wheelersburg could have came into this, kind of lulled into a false sense of security. When you look at Meigs, they're an 8 seed, loose ball. Meigs gets it back. And from behind the arc, and now that makes it a 3-point.
Did you see that?
Did
you see that shot?
Yeah.
That wasn't even like a full shot. It was over the head. It's like a granny shot from over his head.
Weston Bear there, and he's the player of the year from the Tri-Valley Conference.
Wow.
Wheelersburg down 8-0. This is astonishing.
It is.
Like I say, Wheelersburg, they kind of might be lulled into that because Meigs, they're 12-10 is their record. They've lost to a lot of teams.
Yeah, they have.
They came in 4th in their own conference, 8th seed in the tournament. So one would question how good are they? We ought to be able to do this without too much sweat. And Meigs comes in and plays the kind of defense that Coach Jeremy Hill from the Marauders spoke of earlier.
I'm still putting my money on the Pirates.
Absolutely. At some point you got to put your hard hat on and go to work.
Look at that.
And they're living and dying by the 3 outside at this point. And thus far, they've had many deaths. A nice pivot into the hole. And again, Weston Bear getting fouled in the attempt. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well,
Matthew Miller, the sophomore, picks up that foul.
Well, I'll say, if you're the number 1 seed going against the 8 seed, and you do come in lackadaisical, this is a good thing starting the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can't take anyone for granted.
No.
It's like Ohio State football. That's a team everybody wants to beat, and they'll play their best game against you. And in high school basketball, that's Wheelersburg.
Yeah.
So there's a timeout on the floor. That's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Used Automotive at 5907 Lucasville Medford Road in Medford is a buy here, pay here car lot, which specializes in cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by AJ's and visit with Aaron, Jody, and Brian. They'd love to work with you. Check out AJ's Used Automotive on Facebook, where you'll be able to see pictures of all the vehicles on the lot. AJ's Used Automotive is located right beside of the Muletown Mini Mart and AJ's Automotive Service. Drop by AJ's Used Automotive, a buy here, pay here car lot.
And we don't have a lot of games on.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. Zone High School Sports. You're watching it. All the action of conference play right now. We've got one of the Meigs Marauders at the line as Wheelersburg Pirates trail 9-0.
That'd be Weston
and now
Bear.
10-0. 2 minutes left in this first period, and the Pirates have yet to score.
Pirates still working the perimeter and now driving, and they can't find the mark.
No.
Every shot has just been off. Meg's doing a good job of wiping the boards too, giving them fewer opportunities. That's that defense that Coach Hill talked of earlier. Nice left-hand drive, opening up the court and letting their left-handed dribbler take it to the hole. And there we go, a foul. Same idea, same concept. Tanner Holden taking it to the hole and drawing the foul.
And the Pirates get on the board with 1:39 left to go in this first period.
First point of the game to Tanner Holden from the free throw line. The left-hander off the mark with the second. And now Wheelersburg picking up a cheap foul, trying to reach in, trying to make something happen here. And J.J. Truitt getting caught with his hand in the cookie jar there, literally. And he's going to count his chips on the sideline. That'll be his second foul. and he may sit out the remainder of the first half. They might just need him desperately in the second half if this continues. Both teams with 3 fouls. Wheelersburg doing a good job here keeping the ball out away from the lane. Nice entry pass, kick out, and another shot that's going to be well short, and we've got a push from behind as Tanner Holden goes up to try to get that rebound. He gets a little help. 42, Bobby Musser will pick up his second foul of the contest. And that could be key for Meigs. They don't have a lot of height. Musser's the only one on that squad that's above 6'1".
Really?
We know how long Wheelersburg is, so long term, that could be a problem.
It could.
Isolating Tanner Holden. Throws up a shot, hoping to pick up the foul. No call. And the Pirates reset, drive, pivot to the hole. Wow, wide open layup and just missed it.
Man.
Missed it badly. Yeah, right now they just don't have the feel.
No.
Kicked from behind, the breakaway.
There we go.
And now
There
your
we
lay-in. Trent Salyers with the deuce. 12-3, and now we got a full court press. Got to make baskets to full court press. Wheelersburg able to do that. They step out of it right away. But, boy, they need baskets, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Still very early in the game, though.
Absolutely. Deep. And that is the end of the first quarter. Wow, 3 points on the board for Wheelersburg. Who would have thunk it?
I tell you what, I think a lot of people are surprised right now.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back right after this.
In the heart of downtown Portsmouth is the area's oldest pawnbroker, B&B Loan. No matter what you're looking for, it's probably come through the doors of B&B at some point in time. With a large selection of jewelry, TVs, tools, DVDs, musical instruments, and did I mention jewelry? B&B has the largest collection of pre-owned jewelry featuring many popular and one-of-a-kind pieces. No matter what you're looking for, shop local first by coming into B&B Loan, located near the Esplanade at 837 Gallia Street in Portsmouth.
Desco. We believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Welcome back. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports team as we start the second quarter of this playoff action between the Pirates and the Marauders. Pirates are down by 9 points with a score of 12-3, and the Marauders have the ball.
My goodness, what a move.
But it's a travel, so it's recalled.
Nice move. Yeah, they got by with one there. Justin Salyers, he just gave a step up to Nick Lilly, and that's all he needed. Took it to the hole, tough release, but then they get the call, so Wheelersburg kind of off the hook there.
Yeah.
You had mentioned something about some time off during the break.
I'm just sitting here watching how the Pirates are shooting, and it's like nothing's hitting solid. They're getting a lot of side rim action and a couple of overthrows, things of that nature. I'm just wondering if that bye week has made a big difference.
Yeah, it could be the time off. I'm sure they've been shooting at the school and that kind of thing, but nothing replaces playing.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, and Meigs coming off an overtime win. Yeah, they might be charged up a little bit. They've certainly had some experience
I'd say
of
they
late.
are.
Physical game, definitely a travel there, and it is caught and called. Going the other way.
Yep.
Our officials in this game, Jason Wright from Jackson, Kevin Schwartzel, and Justin Carr from Athens. Wheelersburg, I'm sure, would like to get into a little bit of a running game here. And if not, take advantage of the height differential here with Holden inside. They'll feed him, and they're not going to let him get close on that low block. Going to make him work. Going to the backside. He's able to tap it to himself, but he steps on the end line, and that will go back to the Meigs Marauders. Love that name.
I do too, man.
The Marauder.
That's it.
You almost have to say that Clint Eastwood style, you know?
That's it. Merrill's Marauders. Merrill's Marauders was actually a World War II unit that turned into the Army Rangers.
Little history lesson for you there.
It was, yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, I tell you, that's tough. Anytime you overplay somebody defensively, if that kid's got a decent dribble, he's going to take you to the lane. He's going to beat you with that step, and that's happened over and over with Wheelersburg. When Meigs has the ball at the point, they really need to back off a little bit. Just happened again. Now we got a loose ball. We're going to have a jump ball situation there. I don't know if anybody ever had dual possession of that. That just turned into a wrestling match.
Yeah, it did. It did. Well, you know, both teams are pretty heated.
And like I said before, tournament time, they typically let them play. It'll be a little bit more physical than your regular season contest. 12-3 remains your score, and we're kind of into the second quarter now. Extremely low scoring game. Holding at the key, taking it in, left hand layup, nobody home. And he finds the bottom of the basket, 12-5. Wheelersburg with another opportunity to pick up some pressure. Meigs not having any difficult breaking that. And again, right hand, Weston Bear, the Meigs Marauder stud, takes it to the hole and gets fouled. This kid's a junior too, so he'll be returning next year.
Is he really?
He's a 6'1" guard.
I'm noticing that they're keeping their 6'5" player off the court here.
Yeah.
After that foul.
And Tanner Holden's been able to score a little bit in his absence, but it hasn't been overwhelming.
No.
Bear missing his first free throw. Now shooting 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. So he takes his second look. And the second one makes his way home. Tanner Holden playing that point. Not something we've seen a lot of, but pretty aggressive and pretty successful. This is a kid who's going to go to Wright State next year.
Yep.
And he does have ball handling skills. He shoots pretty well from the outside. He's not going to be a center in college.
No.
So he's going to play that small forward, shooting guard kind of kid. So that's what they're doing, is they're taking advantage of those tools that he has right here in this moment. And it's a matchup nightmare for Meigs. They don't have anybody that can size up with him.
No.
Five-second call, perhaps. Quick shot to the right side as they worked it in close and just not able to make that one go home. Wayne wide open there, stripped. And now Wheelersburg really taking it to the house. Kicking it out from 3, well off the mark there.
They keep getting the rebound, though.
Yeah, they've had quite a few second chance opportunities. Now Holden from behind the line, and he is going to bounce out of there.
Looks like, honestly, it looks like the Pirates are going to have to stick with 2s tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they've not been successful from behind the line, that's for sure, and they have the height advantage with Truitt and Holden inside. So, yeah, we might actually see some low post activity. Almost a turnover there. And again, a loose ball. Looking back to Tanner Holden right next to the rim, and he finishes. Now Meigs will call timeout. They're seeing that shift. And so
yeah, they are.
We'll have to break the commercial now. 13-9 is our score.
We'll be right back.
Has your life or the life of someone you love been impacted by mental health or substance abuse problems? If so, there's treatment available here in the Portsmouth area. Hope Source provides quality treatment by highly trained, compassionate professionals. We are committed to helping people and their families live complete, meaningful, and happy lives. Find us on Facebook or on our website, hopesourcetreatment.com, or call us at 740-353-HOPE.
Right.
So I understand.
Well, the thing
You're
is,
watching
he's not
Sun
hitting either.
Sports.
I mean, look how many tight shots he's
Game on.
Yeah, if they're getting rebounds.
Yep. And we're back 13-9 as the tables begin to shift a little bit.
Yep.
3:26 left to go in this first half. Amazingly low scoring first half so far.
Boy, it sure is. It's just not conducive to what the Wheelersburg Pirates usually, represent the school with.
Well, you wouldn't expect to see a number 1 and a number 8 seed come together and there'd be less than 30 points at this point in the game.
Right, and that's
combined.
Certainly to Meigs' advantage. Blocked from behind. J.J. Truitt getting up there. And now Wheelersburg the other way. Find themselves painted into the corner there. That's Matthew Miller. And again, Meigs active defensively. Tanner Holden will block that. There is no way in the world he lets him get by with that. The Springs from Sauter County.
Bam.
And now Matthew Miller on the opposite side with the bank.
And the fans are going nuts.
You could see that building up when Tanner was coming down. He was timing that jump. He's like, there's no way that's going to get off.
That's it, man.
And he's smiling about it now.
Yeah, he is.
That could actually be the turn in the game.
I think you're right, man.
As we see it. There needed to be a momentum shift, and that could be it. Taking his eye off the ball just there at the last second. 32, Wyatt Hoover, a sophomore. Meigs has some young kids in this game. This is a big stage for some young athletes. Way off the mark there.
Man.
Connor Mullins, and that's not like him.
It's not.
Their shooters are just having a tough time from range, and they're really having to rely almost solely on Tanner Holden. And now Connor Mullins, after the poor outing on the shot, he gets caught with the foul on the opposite end. Frustration foul, typically. I'm just now noticing.
Yeah.
Dang. Viewers, have you noticed? Every Wheelersburg player has a black shoe and a white shoe.
Really?
What is going on here?
I don't know. Must be a reason.
A black shoe and a white shoe. Well, Coach Ader didn't speak of it prior to the game. I might have to get to the bottom of this one. Quick shot, inside position, box Tanner Holden out. Wisely, he kicks it back out. He's not going to get that off. Pulls the trigger too soon there. Again, Tanner Holden having something to do with shooting too quick. Afraid of that blocking. 5-second call imminent. Should have been called again. I tell you what, Tanner Holden's really showing what he's made of in this game. They've needed him more in this one, and he's given what he's got.
You're absolutely right.
(13-11), 1 minute and 19 seconds in this game. Before the half, that is. Just unbelievable, the score that we have. Again, Meigs happy to pull it out, run out some clock.
I want to thank a few sponsors this evening real quick. I want to thank Tri-America Contractors, as well as Hurley Insurance there in Ironton. Jason Conley Truck Sales there in Wheelersburg. Delmas Conley Trucking, again, there in Wheelersburg, big supporters. Penn Station. If you're hungry, Penn Station's got some great sandwiches.
Sure do.
Also want to thank Muletown Mini Mart, All Steam Carpet Care, and Cottle Trailer Sales.
Another turnover there, 42 on Meigs. Bobby Musser just can't seem to find the handle wide open there for a shot.
Yep.
Went right through his hands out of bounds. Opening jitters a little bit for both teams. Like we said, Connor Mullen, he's not off the mark like that.
No.
And my guess is this Musser kid isn't either. And from 3,
there it is.
Musser doing a good job of closing out on him too. And Tanner Holden just fills it up.
14-13 as the Pirates gain a 1-point lead. Let's see if they can hold it going into the half.
Holden with 10 of the 14 points scored. Little push there underneath, got by with that. Put back, no good. Wheelersburg with the ball. Tanner Holden leaked out. Two-hand dunk, and it's not going to be good. Too late.
That was bull.
Had he just taken a layup, it probably would have counted, but he went up for the dunk. That takes a little longer. Didn't get it in on time.
You know what? That's bull.
Wow.
That is bull.
Tough call.
You know, sitting here watching the clock, listening to the buzzer, that was crap.
Tough call. Well, I tell you what, it's gotten both sides really involved at this point going into the half.
It has. Well, let's go ahead and go to half, and we'll come back right after this.
Enjoy the good times a little more with the right plan. State Farm agent Jake Sulzer is here to help protect your dreams and loved ones with life insurance. Call Jake Sulzer today to find out which options are best for you. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Allsteam Carpet Care has over 20 years residential and commercial experience in serving the tri-state area with customer satisfaction as the priority and their guarantee. Do you have spots, spills, dirt, stains that you just can't remove? Allsteam Carpet Care specializes in high-quality carpet, tile, and upholstery cleaning, leaving your carpets and furniture fresh, clean, and allergen-free. And you get a free deodorizer with every service. Call Rick for your home or business today, because if you want clean, call Allsteam.
King's Daughters, we put our heart into treating yours.
You should know the symptoms of a heart attack may be subtle, such as fatigue, heartburn, or even jaw or neck pain.
The best approach is to catch problems as early as possible,
before it becomes an emergency.
In fact, we can schedule you an appointment within 48 hours.
Because the best time to see a cardiologist is before you need one.
Cardiology appointments within 48 hours at King's Daughters. Call today.
Sights, sounds, and smells, we give you all the feels you need for a fun time on the town. Want to enjoy a 3D movie or even throw a party? The Portsmouth Cinema is here for you. Looking for unbeatable deals on concessions? We got you. Need an affordable night out to relax with a movie? Super Tuesday to the rescue. We are always updating to give you the best experience possible. Visit us online at republictheaters.com or Facebook for showtimes. Portsmouth Cinema. When you've got the time, we've got the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, and the best movies around.
The Donnie Martin Heating and Air halftime report with Jay and myself. All right, I really don't care about any other part of the game other than that last shot. I think that's bull.
Right.
And we did review it, all right, and we have a discrepancy among the staff.
We do. But the majority rules in this country. You know this, right?
It does until you get to the guy who runs the station. All right? You know.
Chuck is in the minority. We went to the video.
You know what? You guys are absolutely wrong. I can have Andy adjust the score right now, and we can carry that the rest of the game.
Well, we went to the video, and you can see the ball had clearly not come out of the hands of Tanner Holden when the buzzer went off. And, of course, he has to lose possession of the ball prior to that buzzer sounding. So that shot should not have counted in our humble estimation. As opposed to our television station owner.
See,
to
me, I really think
I'm fired.
He had left the floor. There's nothing he could change at that point.
The ball had not left his hands.
You know, he was just escorting it.
That's right.
He was making sure nobody knocked it out. You know?
So real quickly, let's look at the scoring for Meigs. Coulter Cleveland 2 points. Weston Bear led with 8. Bobby Musser had 3. For Wheelersburg, Trent Salyers 2, Matthew Miller 2, and Tanner Holden, who we just spoke of, he led all scorers with 10. Only 3 players scored from both teams, and we sit at 14-13 this almost seems historical to me.
It really does.
This low of a scoring game.
Also, my daughter just texted me from the Portsmouth-Adena game, and the Portsmouth is winning.
Portsmouth is winning.
They are winning.
Okay, good deal.
So, again, another one of these, number 2 and number –
right.
What are they, number 2 and number 8?
Well, Portsmouth, they have great athletes. They just, if they all got it together on the same night, that team could win the state.
Yeah.
They're very talented.
I mean, they're playing the number 1 seed as well, and apparently doing quite well. It's 30-22.
No kidding.
At halftime. So, wow, great for the Trojans.
Sure. Well, Wheelersburg playing very tight there. Meigs fans not liking that. The fans getting more into this game as it continues.
Well, they did boo the officials.
Yes, they did. The Wheelersburg fans booed the officials as they came out. Interesting.
That was.
And again, both teams just almost don't seem sure on their feet, like they're having a hard time standing up.
Yeah, I agree.
So a foul on the drive.
Well, I am so glad to hear that the Trojans are doing so well against the number 1 seed they're playing, because they're coming in at 8.
Well, I'll tell you what, that would be something if they could dislodge them.
It sure would.
Off the back iron and a soft drop.
Man, that was nice.
He laid that on the shelf.
He did.
Dustin Darnell at the line. First point scored here for Wheelersburg in the second half.
I don't know. I'm waiting for Holden to come in and slam it again.
I think he will, and we talked about this at halftime as the second shot goes through. I think he will, and I think he will turn and look at the official nearest him and give him kind of a glare.
Probably.
That seems to be Tanner's style. I've seen him do it
kind
before.
of does, yeah.
Usually to a player, not to an official, but I think today we're going to break precedent. Nice pass to the backside. That's actually blocked not by Tanner Holden, by Connor Mullins from behind. Wheelersburg's too long inside, and Meigs going to have a hard time trying to make any hay in there, but they have not shot well from the outside, so you got to go where you got to go.
That's it.
And we took steps right there. Official right there didn't see it, didn't call it. Meigs maintains possession here. 1-4 high. Taking him back door, hard off the back iron. Holden coming down with it. He gets bounced. And you know what? He gave a little as he got hit to make sure that he picked up foul. And that's an important one. That goes against Weston Bear. That's the stud for the Marauders. That'll be his first foul, so no trouble there as of yet. Pirates going to take the ball out of bounds there on the side. And Trent Salyers, quarterback of the football team, now quarterbacking the basketball team. Looking inside to Tanner Holden. There's a head difference between him and the young man defending him. And again, missed shot from the outside as the Pirates still can't find their range. Deflected out of bounds by Connor Mullins. And turned back over to Meigs. Wheelersburg going to pick him up. A little diamond one, going to try to press. Meigs patiently making their way down the floor. And now they will take their time offensively. As Coach Jeremy Hill barks out 4. That's a golf term, but we got par for the course right there as Zach Bartram takes it to the hole and is able to score. Tanner Holden forcefully taking it to the lane, and he's going to get called on the charge.
Really?
Holden having a terrific game, but by the same token, Wheelersburg almost relying on him too heavily. He's the only one really getting himself in the scorebook at this point in time. And Meigs just doing a good job of collapsing on him, trying to take everything away from him that they possibly can. So loose on the rest of them. Other Pirates aren't scoring well. Again, Wheelersburg showing pressure, trapping just over the timeline. Meigs picking it up to the corner. 3 ball off the mark. Wheelersburg doing a good job boxing out there. Good position now, Holden to the corner. And again, the flop look. No foul. And now we got Tanner Holden giving him a look. And he may have said something as well, and he got a technical foul for whatever it was that he imparted to that young man.
There was something going on between Holden and number 12.
So 12 rode him down the floor a little bit. Holden gave kind of a chuck as if he fouled me, and then turned around, looked at the kid, and obviously he did more than look at him.
Interesting.
So Weston Bear stepping to the line. He'll shoot 2. Missed the front end. And Meigs will have possession of the basketball coming off the line. You know, I've not seen a high school player in some time as polarizing as Tanner Holden. I feel like every eye in the room is on him on every possession.
You know,
what's he doing now?
Yeah.
You know, he just chucked this kid. Whether he's playing defense, we're looking for the block. If he's playing offense, we're looking for the slam. We're looking for the flop. We're looking for everything he does.
Right. Well, you know, I really think it goes back to the Cam Miller days. You know?
It's probably been since then that they've had someone, you know, at this level.
Yeah.
And he's also very colorful.
Yeah, he is.
But I think that's part of kind of the NBA style of basketball these days too. That's the kind of things that these guys do.
I mean,
trying to get fouls.
Well, you remember Dennis Rodman?
Oh yeah, the worm.
Yep.
Nice back cut, kick out. Doesn't take the 3. Meigs again, staying patient. Not what they wanted. Wheelersburg D'ing up pretty tight. Where's that 5-second call? Haven't seen one of those called yet in this game.
No.
Holden doing a pretty good job of holding down that guard there, not allowing him to dribble drive. And that's what Meigs going to want to do here is dribble drive. Try to pull Tanner Holden out of the lane so he can't help. There it is, the back door. Nice pass, didn't finish.
No, he chickened out right there.
Intimidated at the block, put that up, young man. Try to draw the foul if nothing else. Holden, late, doesn't get the block there, and Weston Bear with another 2. And they go ahead 18-16. Now from behind the line,
there we
3-point, and finally the Pirates.
That is it right there.
Registering a big basket from behind the line. That's 22 Jay Truitt. Much needed 3 there.
Yeah, it was.
19-18. Just under 3.5 minutes remaining. Can't believe the Marauders are staying in this game.
I can't believe how low the score is.
Again, a little one-on-one. Weston taking the shot, and that's going to be hard. Wheelersburg now with the ball back, trying to pick up the tempo a little bit. Again, we've got an open post. Just a drive. Miller blocked. And then hard off the bottom. The 5'10 sophomore unable to register there. And now Meigs with another trip.
I tell you, number 32 goes in for that shot and then just turns around every time.
Loses the handle there just as he's fouled. Connor Mullins picking it up. I don't think he actually caused him to lose control of the basketball there.
No, I don't think so.
So that's his 3rd foul. Mullins will take a seat. And he's not hit well today, that's for sure, but you hate to have him sitting over there because you know he's one of the better 3-point shooters on the team. Tight defense by Miller. Might want to step back a little bit. They've been burnt to the lane many times in this game. Again, just an open post, allowing guards to try to take advantage of the man-to-man defense. If they can get a step on the pass, they'll take it to the hole. Like so. Off the back iron, no good. He gets the rebound, puts it right back up. And again, Weston Bear, Johnny on the spot. And that puts Meigs ahead, 20-19. This goes back and forth. It's almost the Weston Bear versus the Tanner Holden show. Bear now with the breakaway. Tanner, is he going to block that one? Yes, he is. Meigs wanting a foul. There's no
Look at that.
contact whatsoever. He gets mugged twice on the way down the floor, and now we got a foul on the shot at the end.
Excellent. That was quite a movement for the ball to get to one end to the other.
Wow. Holden just shaking his head, kind of looking up at the Meigs fans. He has a way of inciting the opposing team.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, he has a gift.
I love it. True at the line, he'll shoot two. Wheelersburg thus far have not missed a free throw, but they only shot one the whole first half. 3 for 3 now at this point in the second half. About to go 5 for 5 on the contest.
That's it.
And that could prove to be very important later on, as this game doesn't seem to be going away.
No.
We expected this to be a 20-point game at this juncture, and it's just not happening. Coming up on 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter, 21-20. Yes, I said 21-20, and it's not football season. Nice.
Oh, man.
Denial defense there, getting the steal down the floor, and just deflected enough to miss the shot. And for Wheelersburg, that's Dustin Darnell going to the line. He has shot twice and made both of them just a little while ago. Darnell's another one of those kids that shoots very well from beyond the arc. They've got several kids on this team that, they're streaky. These guys, they'll come in and they don't even play, maybe 8 minutes in the contest, and they'll have 12 points, and all 4 of their baskets will be three-pointers.
Yeah.
They got 3 or 4 kids like that.
You're right.
And this young man's one of them. Misses his second. And so much for perfection from the free throw stripe. Berg starting to pick up the intensity defensively. Again, open post. Smart move by Meigs. They don't have a post man to speak of. Missing from the outside. The bad thing about playing an open post offense, you're not going to get a whole lot of rebounds that way. Quick pass down the floor from Holden. Down to Darnell. He kicks it out, and off the mark there is Trent Salyers. And now back with the ball. Left hand, Euro move. And again off. Wheelersburg wanting the foul. No whistles on that interaction. 21-20 is our score, just losing the handle. And now Tanner Holden again with kind of the flop move, selling the foul.
Yep.
But the foul was there.
Right.
He didn't have to sell it, but he made sure.
That's it.
Very elaborate.
Yeah.
With the movement. Some guys try to power through that and try to get on down the floor. He'll make an elaborate movement. Hey, call the foul.
Yeah.
I'm helping you see it. Meigs now, full court pressure. And with the last second attempt, that's going to fall short. And now at the end of 3 quarters, 21-20 is your score.
Let's go to break and we'll be right back.
Sierra's Haven is a no-kill animal shelter located in Scioto County. They are a group of volunteers working together to help find safe, loving homes for adoptable pets. In its brief existence, they have made a difference in the lives of thousands of animals. Whether they were stray animals or needing medical attention, Sierra's treated, spayed, neutered, and found them wonderful homes. Your contributions to this organization can help get abandoned and abused animals off the streets and into a loving home. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
Library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are still books and reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
You're watching Sun Sports. Game on.
And we're back watching what has probably been the best game of the year.
Well, it sure has been something, and Meigs is playing really good defense and making a few shots here and there. Wheelersburg having a hard time shooting themselves in the foot by not making anything from the outside. It's kind of been the Tanner Holden show at this point as we begin the fourth period.
It has.
Feet inside, Holden too far underneath, and they're going to call a hold, although that young man's hands was never anywhere else but up. He got him with the body, though, so it's a good call. Tanner Holden will not go to the line, not in the bonus yet. Wheelersburg take the ball out of bounds underneath.
As aggressive as this game has been, I'm surprised we've only got 4 fouls each.
Right. Kick back, trying to feed inside. They did a pretty good job of beating him outside, but Holden actually used the extra room to take it baseline, just misses on the reverse layup.
Yeah.
And they'll retain possession. And now quick inbounds as Wheelersburg takes their out-of-bounds play. Connor Mullins with it. Dribble drive, get it out to Holden. Surprised he didn't take it lane since he had his defender behind him. Be acknowledging a few of our sponsors as we play along here in the final period. And that's a big block by Meigs. He's going to get called on the foul. But the Meigs fans are pretty happy with the block, not happy with the call. And that was number 42, Bobby Musser.
Is that 3 for him or 4?
Little tip for tat there, and that's going to be 4 fouls for Musser. He's the only young man on that squad that has any size. So Tanner Holden will go to the line, shooting 2. Makes good on his first one. Some of those sponsors: Barron Murphy Insurance, Gaddy's Pizza, Pro Pest Control, Rallies, Smith's Drugs, Tri-State Security, and BG's Pizza. Second free throw is good. Holden did not score in the third quarter. Wheelersburg up 23-20. Missed shot. And Wheelersburg doing a good job now of limiting the second chance opportunities that Meigs has. Holden from behind the line, nothing there, and what an effort to get that ball back.
I'm telling you.
Matthew Miller got hit in the mouth. He's hurting. He's still holding his jaw. They need to sub him.
Yeah.
He's in pain. So Wheelersburg not able to cash in there. Meigs again kind of happy to hold on to the ball and limit the lead that Wheelersburg has. A little defensive pressure. Meigs forcing it down there, and they get it stripped. Now Wheelersburg coming back the other way. Six minutes left in the fourth and final period.
There it is.
And double deuce. J.J. Truitt with the runner. Soft off the glass. And now a 5-point lead. And, you think, wow, they're lengthening that margin. 5 points is a lot in this game.
Yeah, it is.
25-20. Hard to believe.
That is amazing.
That's what the score is at this point. You get a foul there on the sideline. A few more sponsors here during the break. Bob McFloyd Tire Sales, Stoltz Pharmacy, Wagner Rental, Cottle Trailer Sales, All Steam Carpet Care, Muletown Mini Mart, Penn Station, Delmas Conley Trucking, Jason Conley Truck Sales, Hurley Insurance, and Tri-America Contractors. Meigs getting away from that open post offense now. Got a few guys down there on the low block. Boy, Holden plays good defense too, don't he? It's just so long, it's hard to dribble around him, and he's probably going to get called on the foul there as his left hand reaches in, tries to dislodge the ball on the shot. And will they call this a shooting foul? It looks like he is going to go to the line. So Holden getting caught reaching there. Zach Bartram, the 6-foot senior, will go to the line. Shooting 2.
Well, the Pirates need a little bit more of a lead to feel more comfortable.
And Zach Bartram makes good on both of those as they go to a timeout with 5:12 remaining. Wheelersburg holds a 3-point lead, 25-22.
To get on the right path for your future? At Scioto County Career Technical Center, you will be, with exciting new options in advanced manufacturing, robotics, 3D design, CNC, PLC, and CAD. We are providing the tools to inspire the problem solvers of tomorrow. Create, design, automate, and model virtually anything from scratch. It's all waiting for you at Scioto County Career Technical Center. For more information, visit us online at sciototech.org.
Scioto Tech.
My niche, I really think, is pediatrics. I love little kids. I enjoy being around them. It's a very rewarding field to be in. I chose Shawnee. They had a great nursing program. I couldn't ask for a better place to be. From the very beginning, I knew that I wanted to continue my education, so I'm working on my master's degree in nursing informatics. I'm kind of the translator between the worlds of nursing and information technology, and I couldn't have done it without the education and the support from Shawnee State.
That's so hard to believe.
You're watching Sun Sports. Game on.
And we're back. 25-22 as the Pirates have a slight lead over the Marauders. Heck of a game.
Well, it has been. It's it's been a game of missed shots, a lot of rebounds, and a little bit of chess play.
Yeah.
Whole lot of strategy. Coaches have really gotten involved in this one. And a 10-second call. Meigs doing a great job of keeping Wheelersburg from getting over that timeline. And wow, Jeremy Hill over there just celebrating.
Yeah,
I'm sure we got that in that camera there.
Yeah.
These Marauders, they shouldn't be here.
No.
And I kind of joked with them a little bit. I was like, you guys even have the same colors as the Hickory Huskers.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, that's true.
I talked to one of the fans down there in their cheer section. One of the boys, I'm like, you guys are going to be loud and proud, right? And he says, well, we ought to be. He said, half our school is right here.
Wow.
We're all here.
That's funny.
So got that small school feel, and they're playing like a big school today against this highly vaunted Wheelersburg Pirates club. Wheelersburg fans looking for that 5-second call. That's going to be tapped out from behind. Connor Mullins wants us to stay Wheelersburg ball, but it will actually go to Meigs. Wheelersburg kind of picking it up on defense here. Gives up the lane. Nobody's wanting to try to shoot over Tanner Holden.
No.
And now down to 4 minutes. Meg's going to be very choosy about the shots they opt for here.
They need to be.
Down by 3, and you get the feeling that if they gave up another score down 2 possessions, the way this game has gone, they wouldn't be able to come back.
No, I think
from
you're
that.
right.
And a foul.
And who's that on?
So Zach Bartram, he just continues to dribble and work his way down. Looked like an Atari game there for a little bit until somebody finally fouls him, and the foul is going to go against Trent Salyers. So Bartram at the line. Shooting 2, he's made 2 in this quarter previously, and he makes good on that one. More sponsors, AJ's Auto Sales and AJ's Automotive Services. Atomic Credit Union, B&B Loan. Barrett Murphy Insurance, Desco Federal Credit Union. as Barton makes good on his second shot.
Down to a 1-point game.
And now Musser comes back in the game. Hill's done a good job of getting the most out of Musser. He got himself in foul trouble early, and now with 4 fouls, he re-enters the contest with 3:50 left in this fourth and final quarter. Now Wheelersburg content to really run this clock out if need be.
Well, you know what? That's not a bad strategy.
And I'm surprised the Meigs would allow them to do that because they've been intense defensively throughout this game and they've run nothing but man. Wheelersburg with the drive, tries to carry it down the lane. No shot. It's going to be on the floor with the spot under the basket there. And that foul is going to be on number 12, Ty Bartram. Well, he pointed to the floor like it was on the floor, but J.J. Truitt is at the free throw line. And perhaps that is because they are in the bonus. And they are. 1-1. J.J. Truitt will shoot. This will be his third free throw of the game. Made both of the others. First one goes down. More sponsors of this contest: Hope Source, Jake Salzer, KDMC, Portsmouth Cinema 8, Portsmouth Public Library, Powell Insurance Agency. Comes up a little bit short on the backside. Musser getting the big rebound, and now Meigs coming back down the floor. Down by one possession, 26-24. What a contest this has been. Bear just about goes down there, goes to a knee, is able to keep his dribble. And again, he's just going to dribble around, create an opportunity, miss three, and that's going to go off his hands out of bounds, but a foul is going to be called on Tanner Holden, and he knew it.
Yeah, he did.
He knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the kind of cat that when he fouls, he walks away from it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? He doesn't look astonished, he just walks away.
Yep.
Turns his back on it, and now 24, Meigs. Cooper Darst at the line. This will be the first time he's been at the line. No points scored tonight. He is a 6'1 senior. Off the front end. So Darst will remain scoreless. Wheelersburg now with a 2-point lead, 2.5 minutes remaining. And an opportunity to move on. Wheelersburg calling timeout, 26-24 with 2:33 remaining here in this fourth and final quarter.
Be in and out in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm in it for like 12 minutes.
I'm lotioned and done in 15 minutes.
We go for like 20 minutes.
I'd say 9 minutes is just about right.
I can only go like 10 minutes. No matter how long you can go, you won't have to wait for the sun to look fine. You can come to the Sun Spot where the sun always shines.
Everything your customers see tells a story. Let the UPS store help you tell the right one. We do printing, packing, notarizing, faxing, shredding, binding, consulting, creating, designing, returning, mailboxing, and of course, shipping. Together, there's nothing we can't solve. Stop by our locally owned and operated UPS store on 11th Street in Portsmouth today to see how we can help you with everything your small business needs.
It's the first half.
You're watching Sun Sports. Game on.
And we're back, and my voice is just about gone.
Yes, it is.
Oh, man.
I tell you what, both sides of this stadium are up on their feet, making a lot of noise. 2.5 minutes remaining. Tanner Holden getting the flare out. He'll start this offensive possession, and my guess is he'll take it to the hole. Got held up there, lost possession of it for a brief time, kicked it out. Now Wheelersburg going to be very deliberate Musser can't give up too much there. He has 4 fouls, and he just picked up his 5th.
There it is.
That'll be all for Bobby Musser, number 42, the 6'5" junior center. And as Coach Jeremy Hill makes that substitution, we'll talk about a few more sponsors. Powell Insurance Agency, the Sauter County Career and Technical Center, Shawnee State University, Sierra's Haven, Stevens Power Pack, and Sunspot Tanning. Tanner Holden making the front end. The Department of Developmental Disabilities, the UPS Store, Wheelersburg Cinema, All Steam Carpet Care, Sunset Bowling Lanes, and the Autobahn Auto Works. Garrett Holden makes his second. 2-possession game, 28-24 here in Jackson, Ohio, where the Division III sectional was still up for grabs between Wheelersburg and the Meigs Marauders. Driving to the hole, nice drive there. Zach Bartram, the senior, up and over. 1-possession game, 1:50 remaining, 28-26 Wheelersburg as we go to another break.
Credit Union has been named a Best in State Credit Union by Forbes magazine. Measured by trustworthiness, digital products, branch services, and member satisfaction, Forbes ranks Atomic among the top 2.5% of the best banks and credit unions in the U.S. Atomic Credit Union offers 13 local branches as well as online and mobile banking. To learn more about Atomic, visit our website at www.atomiccu.com.
Yes, sectional, district, regional. Yes.
So is there hardware for this?
I don't know. I don't see anything.
Game on.
And we're back. KDMC sponsoring this game between Wheelersburg and Meigs. Sectional contest for Division III. OHSAA high school basketball at its best. 28-26 Wheelersburg, 1:47 remaining. Berg with the ball out of bounds in the corner. To Holden. Looked like he might have dragged that back foot, got by with that. Down the middle of the lane, he's going to take it to the hole, and good.
There we go.
4-point lead now for Wheelersburg. Meigs got to be in hurry-up mode now, as Wheelersburg's fans rise to the occasion, standing to their feet. Coach Hader can't be pleased with the offensive output here, but he has to be very pleased with what they've done defensively tonight. And now, what do we got? Tanner Holden celebrating as we get a charge on Meigs, and Wheelersburg with a chance to put this game really somewhat out of reach. 1:11 remaining, that's a lot of time, but boy, I tell you what, the scoring has been slow moving. Holden with the ball out of bounds. Back to him. He'll take it to the hole. Guaranteed misses. And fortunate enough, Matthew Miller able to get the rebound on the backside. And really, they can set on this and force Meigs to foul, and they will.
You know, Miller has got some key rebounds in this game.
He sure has. He's been Johnny on the spot several times on some missed baskets. Gave Wheelersburg a couple of extra opportunities. And this time, that key rebound could lead to this opportunity right here, making good on the free throws by Connor Mullins.
That's it.
You know, and you'd love to have seniors in this position, because seniors don't miss free throws in the fourth quarter when it's all on the line.
You're right.
I hope I didn't just jinx him.
Yeah, me too. He got one of them, though.
And the second one, I did jinx him. It is off the line, but Wheelersburg with the 5-point lead, now trapped, applying some full court pressure. Bartram getting the ball over the timeline. He's going to continue to dribble, look underneath, Missed shot. Tanner Holt with the big block. And now the outlet pass, full length of the court. And it's going to bang off the backboard. And the dunk from behind. Tanner Holt went two-fisted.
Oh, man.
And what a way to finish this one out.
That is it.
Knew it was coming. I could see it in the eyes. They were communicating with each other as they went down the floor. Meigs with a quick steal at the end. And Miller getting called. Little cheap foul.
That was awesome.
It was 16.6. I think this game's pretty much all but over.
I know.
What a play to finish up this contest, huh?
That's it, man. That's it.
Zach Bartram, the senior, will step to the line. Perhaps his final free throw in his basketball high school career.
Official saying something to Holden down there.
Nice flush, kid.
That's it.
And the second one is good as well.
There we go. Looks like we got a timeout on the floor. So we'll take one as well, and we'll be right back after this.
Wheelersburg Cinema has been entertaining the area for over 40 years with the latest movie releases. Our friendly staff will treat you like family from the minute you walk in to buy a ticket. Our snack bar has all your favorites, especially the fresh popcorn. Show up early and have some fun in the arcade, or just head on in to get the best seats in the house. Bring the whole family and enjoy the personal touches from this locally owned and operated cinema. Wheelersburg Cinema, 8805 Ohio River Road in Wheelersburg.
Automotive Service in Menford is a full-service garage which handles all mechanical work from oil changes to engine changes. AJ's does computer diagnostics, will reflash computers, and can reprogram key fobs. Located between the Muletown Mini Mart and AJ's used automotive buy here, pay here car lot, visit AJ's Automotive Service at 5907 Lucasville Menford Road in Menford. And if you want your car to look as good as it runs, AJ's Automotive Service offers complete auto detailing. Call 740-820-2515 for an appointment.
You're watching Zone Sports.
You know this Colts stuff?
Game on.
And we're back. 33-28. Pirates leading the Marauders. 16 seconds left.
So Wheelersburg will go to the line maybe a couple of times here before this time runs out.
Yep.
It's the only chance Meigs has. But I tell you what, you got to hand it to him. The 8 seed coming in this, barely had a winning season this year with 12-10 record coming in against. We know what kind of team Wheelersburg has. Coming up against a kid like Tanner Holden, who's going to get a Division I scholarship to Wright State. You're looking at J.J. Truitt, who has a sophomore. I'm just assuming he's going to sign the dotted line for somebody when his time comes. This is a good basketball team. Yeah, and they've come in here and really held on. And another part of this, too, is Coulter Cleveland, one of their best players with that hip winter injury. You know, he only had 2 points tonight.
Is that all?
Yeah. So,
wow.
You know, if this kid had been 100%, who knows what we're looking at here tonight.
That's true.
But the Cinderella story looks like it's going to come to an end here with no glass slipper. And the putback. Connor Mullins. Daggers. Final shot of the game, perhaps. Mullins with the ball. He's going to pass and put this one to bed. Wheelersburg will move on.
Yeah,
and what a game.
Man, what a game.
Unbelievable. And just that quickly, the score is off the clock.
That's it, man. It's gone.
Game over.
Game over. Well, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back with the wrap-up after this.
The Stephen A. Hunter Hope Fund was founded in memory of local student Stephen A. Hunter. One of the most successful programs is the Stevens Power Pack program, which provides food for local children in need. The most recent hunger statistics from Feeding America reveal that almost 1 in 3 children in Scioto, Pike, and Adams counties are food insecure. That's almost 50% higher than the national average. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owners insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance. Powell Insurance Agency in New Boston is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Tried our pizza? We have the deal for you. An 18-inch one topping for only $11.99 at BG's Pizzeria in Blackbirds of New Boston, Ohio. Call 740-456-8255 and order yours today. Allsteam Carpet Care has over 20 years residential and commercial experience in serving the tri-state area with customer satisfaction as the priority and their guarantee. Do you have spots, spills, dirt, stains that you just can't remove? Allsteam Carpet Care specializes in high-quality carpet, tile, and upholstery cleaning, leaving your carpets and furniture fresh, clean, and allergen-free. And you get a free deodorizer with every service. Call Rick for your home or business today, because if you want clean, call Allsteam.
Brakes, fuel injectors, tune-ups, and even the big stuff. At Autobahn Auto Works Inc., we fix everything from maintenance oil changes to the complete engine replacements. With affordable prices and reliable service, it's no wonder that people go to Autobahn Auto Works for all their automotive needs.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back after what is the best game I think we've seen all year long.
Well, for a low-scoring game, it sure was.
Oh my gosh, I mean, it was pretty crazy. We got Tanner Holden right now on screen cutting down the nets. So as we were talking about the sectional final here.
Right. So the sectional champs, Wheelersburg. This game sponsored by KDMC. Division III sectional championship game, and Meigs gave Wheelersburg all they wanted, didn't
Boy,
they?
they did. I mean, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, for the number 8 seed to come in and play like that.
And
honestly, the
honestly,
number 1 seed to come in and play like that.
That's right, a 1 versus an 8.
Yeah.
And you talked about earlier, maybe part of that is because they had some time off and Meigs just played.
Yeah,
An
it's hard to tell.
overtime game.
Yep.
But Meigs had injuries coming into this game, too. They weren't full force.
No, you're right.
So you really have to hand it to them. But, worse things could happen to Wheelersburg here. They're walking away with the trophy.
Yep.
They're getting their pieces of their net now, and they didn't play very well.
Right.
All right? So what that does is that sends you back to the practice court. Say, guys, we got something to work on here. Don't think you're walking into next week and you're just winning the ball game.
Right.
Because obviously tonight you about got cherry picked.
Oh, they did.
So they got to go back to the drawing board and realize they've got some work to do.
Well, next week they're at the Convo.
That's right.
I don't know who they're playing at the Convo, but I do know that they're at the Convo.
Well, they're playing the winner, and that game is actually being played tomorrow night. So about the time that we're airing this one, North Adams will take on Piketon. So that's a 6:30 tip. And then the winner of that will go on to play Wheelersburg at the Convocation Center, and it will be basketball 30.
Let's see, who's ranked what on that one? North Adams and Piketon. Looks like North Adams is 4 and Piketon is 5, so really could go either way.
That should be a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's when that was. And then the Athens District Championship, that would be March 9th as we look into the future there.
Yeah.
So looking at some of the statistics tonight, as Wheelersburg Pirates continue to get a piece of the net from the sectional championship. Meigs doing a good job defensively, not so much offensively. Only 4 kids scored. Coulter Cleveland, that one key component who was injured, he only scored 2 points on the night. That was probably a very important piece of their puzzle that was missing. Zach Bartram stepped in and scored 10, most of that in the 4th period. Weston Bear, that is their all Tri-Valley Conference most valuable player. He finished with 13, well under his 20 points per game average, so Wheelersburg doing a good job defensively there against him.
Yeah.
And then Bobby Musser, the 6'5", his role tonight really was more trying to slow down Tanner Holden than it was to put points on the board. And really, all in all, didn't do too bad of a job considering he was in foul trouble for much of the game.
Yeah.
From the Wheelersburg side, Wheelersburg coming off an SOC championship, undefeated season, number 1 seed coming into this, high expectations, and then really kind of coming short of the mark tonight, missing a lot of shots, allowing Meigs to stay in this game. We talked about earlier, they've still got some work to do. Looking at the point distribution here, Trent Zalyers, he finished with 2. Dustin Darnell had 3, Connor Mullins 3, Matthew Miller 2, J.J. Truitt 8, and our Toro Loco most valuable player of the game, got to go to Tanner Holden, 16. And the play of the game, if we had a sponsorship for that, would certainly be, I think it was Connor Mullins who put the ball off the board for the oop, the runner for Tanner Holden to follow up and get the 2-hand slam.
Well, I tell you what, that was a heck of a play right
Boy,
there.
it sure was. That got both sides up on their feet. You have to appreciate that ability.
Yeah, you do. Well, like I say, it was an incredible game tonight. I mean, I look forward to several more for Wheelersburg, and hopefully they'll make it all the way through the convo this
Absolutely,
year.
They have the talent to do that. The shooting will come. They just had an off night tonight.
That's it.
And that just put more on Tanner Holden's broad shoulders, and he was able to take care of that situation for him.
Absolutely. Well, all that being said, I thank you for joining us this evening. Our next game will be Portsmouth versus New Boston versus. I was looking for that. I can't find it, but it's playoff action. We'll be shooting that on Tuesday, and we'll air that the following Saturday.
Okay.
So everybody tune in for
we're all
that.
looking forward to that. New Boston's had a great year, and they've got some great players on that team too.
They do.
Kids that can jump out of the gym and kids that can shoot. So looking forward to seeing what they can do against somebody different.
Yep, that's true. Well, I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports crew, thanking you for being here. All that being said, I'm Chuck Jones.
This is Jay Miller.
And we're out of here.